When, please don't misunderstand him. I was late and I couldn't get back to my dorm, and my friend was also out of the town, so she casually checked her phone and she shocked. When, hey, can you check your phone? What time it is? Cookie, it's night. When, what's the date? Cookie, it's July 8th. When, what? Did I skip my duty? Cookie's mom, Miss Van, do you have a nice couple of minutes to have a good conversation with you? When, madam, please don't misunderstand. I didn't book a hotel, or you can say I avoided the hotel thing just to avoid this. So there's purely nothing between me and your mm, Cookie's father. Cook, do you love anybody else? It's possible that she's your friend, or you were just being helpful because she's my friend's daughter. When, Sanchan, I think I should clear something about me. I'm an adopted kid. Van's father, dear daughter, Mr. June is aware of the fact. Cookie's father, Mr. June. When actually both of your mom and dad was hesitating then. Your mom especially wanted to adopt you. She wanted a daughter, and I think she still believes that you are their lucky charm. When, yeah, I'll always be grateful. Cookie's father, Cook, I have asked you something. Do you love anybody? Cookie, I love you all. Cookie's father, Cook, you promised that you will be engaged before turning 25. We haven't forced you to promise that. Cookie, I still regret, but didn't think that you would take that so seriously. No, I don't love anyone. Cookie's father, Van? Oh, sorry, Dr. Van. As far as I can remember, you were born in 1999. Dear, you are an adult. Do you love anybody? It might be the situation that you have never dared to tell about him to your father and family. When, no, uncle, my parents have always been supportive, but I think I was quite introvert, and you can consider it as synonym of lazy. Actually, I thought it would affect my studies if I became committed in a relationship. Cookie's father, you are a doctor now, so what are you waiting for? When? Might it be post graduation? Cookie's father, look, Van, you are like my daughter. As your uncle, I am advising you to try at least. I know you are a self sufficient girl and we are proud of that, but all we want that you must not be alone in your life. You should have somebody, or you deserve somebody who will be happy to share your burden. Van's father, Van, we all want you and Jungkook to get married. Van, but you can't force me. Van's father, of course, I can't force you, and I know that. All I can do is this little request to get married with Jungkook. When Dad, try to understand, already a doctor. I don't need a prosperous family like he owns, just a person whom the frequency will match. One's father, you're already 23, my daughter. You can't blame me. I didn't give you enough time, but I think I'm getting old too. When, Dad, you can't force me to marry him. You and Mom are still bounded cause you love each other. It was a love marriage. Van's father, didn't we give you enough time to settle? Van, but you can't force me to marry anyone like him. Cookie, what's wrong with me? It's you who couldn't make a boyfriend. Van, cause no fish is still better than piranha, and no love is still better than fake love. Cookie, Why are you arguing so much then? Let's get married. When? It's not a joke. Cookie's father. When? What characteristics do you want in your partner? When? Well, uncle, I'm earning enough. So, money is definitely not the problem. And if I look around this place, I can easily guess that you are multiple times richer. But still, I want to get married with someone with whom everyday living would be comfortable. Actually, uncle, I want to live a peaceful life, a simple one. Van's father. Then you were pretty comfortable with Jungkook. You have slept for more than 15 hours. Yeah, I know you can sleep 18 hours a day. I know that. Van. Dad, uncle, do you really want me to marry Jungkook? And Jen Jungkook, do you want to get married to me? I'm damn serious. Van's father. I don't have any hope that you could be able to find so called the love of your life, so you can consider it as a yes. Van. And Jen Jungkook, what's about you? Cookie, if you were a fish, in my consideration, you'd be better than piranha. Your love is still better than fake love. When, but I don't love you. Please don't help to ignite the issue of marriage. Cookie's self esteem was hurt. One's sharp words did the job perfectly. Cookie, I can't force you to marry me, though I'm the shy type of person, but still, I can't force nobody to stay with me. Even I guess you have already noticed that my parents doesn't live for longer time in this house cause I'm not used to live with someone, and to be honest, when I wasn't uncomfortable while you were sleeping in my bed. At this moment, when realized that her sharp tongue had already hurt the innocent heart. When I'll marry you, but I have my own conditions. When's father? It's not a contract marriage. Cookie. Uncle, please, I wanna hear her. When I will always be honest, but I can't guarantee you to be loyal. Like, don't interrupt. I think I have created a misunderstanding. When I just want to say that if you or me find happiness with each other, we'll stay together. But if you think you could be happier with anybody else, I'll support you and I would expect the same kind of cooperation from your side too. Van's father. Why you are so sharp tongued? Why you are so much hopeless? When cause I don't know how to love, I guess. It was his birthday yesterday and I didn't even wish him. I wanted to wish him yesterday but didn't dare to. I'm nothing but a coward. I will try my best, but if it doesn't work, I know I would be the one and only reason for that. Cookie's father, Van, so are you going to give yourselves a chance? Van, nay. Cookie's father, Van, Cook, being your mom and dad, we will never force you if the relationship doesn't work. All we want to see is the happier version of you with each other. But Van, please don't say those orphan thing. Van, Arasa. And my last condition is I'm not gonna tell everyone that I have got married or something like that. But if anyone asks, I will tell the truth, but only then. Cookie, when? How many person have already submitted their marriage certificate to you? When? Nobody. Why? Cookie, as long as you are willing to be with me, as long as you are willing to learn how to love, I think it will work. I don't know, but I think I have always been single because I haven't met you, and I'm damn sure there would be nobody like you. The families. I think we should leave as soon as possible. It's already so late at night. Then please drop me at the dorm and request the warden ma'am to let me in, please. Van's father, we are going to drink together tonight. It's such a happy moment for us. You can ask your husband for that too. Van, but dad, it would be awkward for him to introduce himself, and I'm living in the dorm for almost 4 years. They know me, my background. Don't just randomly put him in situations which can be awkward. One's father, John Jungkook, do you have anything to say? In case you want to defend yourself? Cookie, no, uncle, but it's already so late at night. I think she would not be allowed to get inside. One's father, yeah, that's the fact, my boy, but you must defend yourself, otherwise she won't let you to win in any argument as she had never let me. Cookie, Dad, don't worry and be safe. The family members soon left Cookie's place. Van was staring at Cookie while he was busy to see off the family members. Cookie, get ready, Van. It's the first day and I don't want you to regret on the very first day. He was waiting for her in his car. It just took only 5 minutes for Van to get ready, and as she stepped out of his car, she saw him in the car. Can we just book a cab? This is expensive and Cookie, come and sit inside. We'll be faster this way. Van didn't speak any word and casually sat on the passenger seat while Cookie was in the charge of the steering wheel and the engine was started. Van looked at his face. She was trying to figure out the whole matter. Suddenly he turned his face for a moment. Wanna kill me? One was startled. I still can't believe that you are my man. You are too fragile for me. Cookie, fragile? I guess I'm quite strong. One, why did you choose me? You could have any girl or like more beautiful girl than me. Cookie, rate your beauty on 10. One, 5. Cookie, you have promised to be honest. You have never rated you 5. You were always 10 on 10 in your eyes. Van didn't express any emotion, but she could feel that she was choked by Jungkook's words. Cookie, have you already fallen in love with me? Van cleared her throat. Why did you say yes to me? It was indeed a short yet a deep question, and Cookie understood the depth of those words. Cookie, every individual is a genius. Every person has his or her own individual beauty. Your appearance, in terms of beauty, actually doesn't matter to your work. I would lie if I say I had fallen in love with you at the first sight, but definitely I was impressed as you came to meet me while having fever. Yeah, I can't deny the phone powering of fact, but it was interesting. It was a cute hide and seek. And the car stopped in front of the woman's dormitory. Gwen stepped out of the car and she could sense that she was being stared. Gwen ignored that and walked towards the gate. Excuse me, the warden ma'am. You are excused, Dr. Wen, but I'm sorry I can't let you to come in. Wen knew that but still wanted to try. Ma'am, please let her to enter. Wen heard Cookie's voice. Wen was about to say something when the warden interrupted. Dr. Wen, is he your boyfriend who lived in abroad? Wen, nay. Wen was upset and also didn't want to answer her, though she knew that the warden was bounded by the norms. Cookie, let's go, Mrs. John. It's night. Let's go home. Don't be upset. The warden was literally in shock as she heard the word Mrs. John. Obviously, Wen knew that she's gonna be the topic of discussions for the next few days. Lowering her head for some unknown reason, she headed towards the car and quickly got into that. Wen looked at Cookie's face. His eyes were screaming silently that he was upset. Wen, hey Cook, are you upset? Cookie, There's a huge gap of 730 days between your and my age. When Uppa, why are you upset? Cookie started the engine. I thought my love would be enough for both of us, but I guess I have emotions too. When, yeah, of course, but what happened? Please tell me. I'm a little slow in these cases. Cookie, I wanted. No, I expected, and I have already missed the first hug. You were fast enough to get out of the car, I guess. I shouldn't be upset, I know. Van's heart skipped a bit as she heard those words. He was honest and he genuinely wanted to pursue her, and she was feeling guilty for her own behavior. Cookie, both of us knew that you wouldn't be able to enter into your dorm, but I knew you wanted to run away. But I guess you had no idea, no second thought about me. Van was thinking about her actions. She didn't even realize that they were already reached at home until Cookie opened the car door for her. Van stepped out of the car and gently hugged him. Cookie loosely wrapped his arm around her shoulder. You don't need to force yourself. And the next moment, Cookie felt Van's body parts as her hug was being tightened. Van, I know, but let me practice, and it feels good in your embrace. After a few moments, the hug was broken, and Van was told to wait for him at the door. Leaving the car in the garage, Cookie walked towards the main door and unlocked it. Van, yesterday I was guest, but please tell me the basic rules of your house. Though I'll not stay, but I should know this. Cookie, while changing his shoes. When you have known about the future plans already. When? What plans? Cookie, that you are not gonna live in this house? Why should you want to know about the rules? When understood that the tough Hulk bunny was actually very soft hearted, a very emotional person. One didn't speak much and took off her shoes. There was no extra pair of slippers, so she was barefoot. Jungkook walked towards the living room and she followed him silently as she had no idea about what to do next. Cookie didn't notice that Van was following him. He casually entered into his bedroom and before switching on the lights, he took off his t-shirt. Van was still standing at the door. The room was dark, but she sensed that Cookie might do something like that, so she didn't dare to enter into the room. The lights were on and Cookie's bare body was exposed to Van. Van was caught staring at his body and her face was all red. Though Cookie was a little startled but didn't want to waste the chance. Van was kind of a tomboy type of girl. At some point, Cookie actually wanted to know if she was straight or not, though he respected every person, but in this situation, he wanted to be sure about that. Otherwise, both of their lives would be in an equilibrium. In real life, Van was a straight girl and she had no idea about Cookie's thoughts. She tried to run away from there, but her strong eye contact with Cookie made her stiff on her position. It was clearly visible to her that Cookie's steps were being forwarded on that way where she was standing. Cookie pinned her against the closed door. So Van, what were you watching? Van's inner soul was screaming, "You're absolutely," but her lips were unmovable. Cookie's bare chest was so close that she almost couldn't stop her pervert mind. Though she didn't speak a single word, but the smart band on her wrist signaled as her heartbeat was extremely fast. Cookie smiled in relief as he was able to make her heart beating faster, but it was first time for him too. So he was a little confused and quite unknown about actions which should be done. In the other side, Van wanted to be hugged by him badly, but she managed to say a few words only. I think I will be able to go to the hospital from your place. If you don't have any problem, I want to stay with you.